Last time on World of Horror. Take this, fool! Wow. Wow. That did 1 damage. Well, I guess it didn't land on the pointy end, so. Whoops. And now, back to your scheduled programming. Hello, and welcome back to World of Horror. This is going to be a special session today, mostly because I couldn't get around to recording yesterday. So the way this one's going to work is I'm basically going to be recording 2 episodes in 1 session. Of course, for you guys there'll be 2 separate episodes on 2 separate days, but for me, this is all happening at the same time. So, the preface. I have played a bit of World of Horror a bit. This is not blind, and I will attempt to warn of upcoming jump scares or potential disturbing imagery. However, try to get used to this type of thing. Like, bare minimum, be brave enough to go through this. If you can beat this, you're good. Because I'm not gonna... If it's something as minor as this, it's not gonna be covered. More or less. Anyway. Let's see. Let's just do for a first episode, let's try normal playthrough. And hopefully the audio works this time, because the audio, for some inexplicable reason, was not, how should I say, it didn't pick up the audio properly. So we played Kiri before. She was our second character. We played Aiko. We played Haru, who we actually somehow beat on our 4th try. So, Mizuki, the idol. What a strange world we live in, where stopping... What a strange world we live in, where stopping an ancient evil is the easiest way of boosting your career. Plus charisma minus strength starts with a random ally. I think that random ally thing might be bugged. So hopefully we'll get an ally. If not, well, that's good. I'll keep all this the same. Timeline A, character per cards, new content, no random items, and it will be a Frail idol. When other kids played outside, you spent your time in the library. You earn double experience, but you suffer double damage. So, the Frail idol. Well, how would this totally work? Maybe she was an introvert, idol introvert character. And she mostly, she had like a sort of a sickness. She's frail. She couldn't really play outside much. So instead, what she would do, she would stay inside and probably watch like television and concerts and stuff. And she would see these, young girls just going crazy with confidence, performing out on stage, and she said, I want to be like that too. So she trained herself. She read the books, she mimicked their performances, and she became an idol herself. But she's still, at heart, a fragile young girl who just wanted to perform and make people happy. Okay, that's enough backstory. Let's continue. And let us continue with the normal. Group of people gather, awaken the master. And let's see here. Spider God, I think we did all of these actually. Because I beat Towering Eye with Aiko. I beat Spider God with Kiri. I know. I beat this thing with Haru. I think I beat the Devouring Fire on an unrecorded playthrough when I played Mimi the med student. I'm not doing this because we're already frail. So, we'll just do this one. The Towering Eye, because this is arguably the easiest one in my opinion. The Missing Stars. Media reports on various people with seemingly supernatural skills. Does it have any connection with the news that the stars are disappearing from the night sky? We have a people. A salaryman that gives us double money. I know all the loopholes. He looks around. Did you hear? Well, we just started, dude. Well, this is going to be pretty nice for us. Let's go to city history. I get rid of the police station. Open up the occult shop. Witch's tree. You know, this is... I mean, I guess it makes sense in hindsight. Like, if you look here, you spend funds to get items. And Witch's tree, you get a curse to make wishes. But I thought before, like, it gets rid of your curse and you get a benefit. Which sort of sounds stupid in hindsight, but that's what I thought it meant. And we'll get the illegal den open. I mean, I'll enable it, but it really doesn't do much anything. There's the monument. I haven't enabled the monument. I don't know how to unlock the monument. But let's go home. Mailbox is empty. The Mega Merc. Let's see what clothes we got. We get our extra money. Inspire an idol. A nice movie poster. Looking good. We have the web out. The eyes change. Oh no. The eyes change in the picture. The mirror, but it doesn't change on the screen. The web outfit is cursed. The innocent student. Which is just basically a classic. Yeah, it does it. I wonder... maybe they just never got around to fixing the art for on the eyes. The collection, yes, no. We'll just stick with the idol. That's fine. Take a warm bath with the XP. And let's start a mystery. So with the idol, yeah, that pretty decent stats, I think. Got the mermaids, got the coma, got the fear festival, got the eels, and the household hell. What? I did ending A. Oh no, maybe I failed that one. Yeah, that might have been Haru's one where he died. Poor Haru. Let's do eels. I'm not getting ending B. That's not happening. Kana is too precious. The eerie episode of evolving eels. When returning to your home, someone suddenly bumps into you. Did you know? You turn around. It's your friend living in the same apartment complex, Kana. Did you know that weird dude is back? You know, the one who studies fish? You shrug, open the door. Kana follows and immediately enters the kitchen. A while later, she returns with 2 cans of soda. Now, aren't you curious what kind of weird fish did he bring this time? She grins. You'll need a period. Period. Kana's precious. The friendly neighbor. -1 damage received during combat. Best ally in the game. And I think this is probably the first one I'm doing this on recording. I probably this one when I did my Mimi one. Well, let us continue. I saw the creepy neighbor carrying some jars inside his apartment. I wonder, what weird fish did he find this time? Will you check it out? He will surely recognize me if I try to go myself. Please? Well, since you asked so nicely, I want money. So, double funds, please. Double money. We have double the money. We have all the money. So first, let's go to the occult shop. Cost stamina. And deals damage, huh? that thing. The dagger, which is knowledge, which is okay for her, actually, but I'm here for the candle. This candle is probably one of the best items in the game, because it has potential to minus 10 doom when you use it. It gives you luck when it's in the inventory, and at the very end of the game you can use it. So hold the candle. Here we go to the... Let's go to the doggo shop. See if we can get a compass. So now what I'm looking for, we can get the doggo treats. Which we'll get doggo treats. Doggo treats, best treats. Go back to the doggo shop. Go off order. Backpack, no. Energy drink, no. Well, our doom's gonna go up, but that's okay. I say that. I'm starting to regret my decisions. I wanted the compass. This is not looking good. I want that compass. Compass, thank you. This already over 20%. And on our first mystery. As War of Thumb, I tried to have each mystery sort of be at, I say, 20% mark. Although, end game, you ideally just want to be at, like, at least below 90. If it's above 90, it's probably GG at that point. So we got a compass. We have 6 funds. We need a weapon. Part of me wants to get the Hammer of Justice, but that's a strength build. Shovel is strength, crowbar is strength. And though if we do get the crowbar, we can do that one special move in this the school episode. But there's the steak knife with a doggo. I may just get the witch or dagger, honestly. She has decent knowledge for it. Just pick up that. Got Mind Drain. 3 damage, 2 easy. Not the best, but... You know what, let's get that witch or dagger. And of course, I don't see it. When you absolutely need something, it's never here. Oh boy. Witch or dagger, witch or robe, curse cartridge. So, nab the witch or dagger. Gives us reason when we defeat enemies. Okay, so we got the witch or dagger, we got the compass. And this is probably a terrible idea, but I'm doing it anyway. We're gonna try to get some spells. So let us see what we get. Mind Drain number 2. Abolish. Flesh we abolish. That doesn't help me much. Mind Drain we have already. Flesh regrowth. I hear this might potentially be bugged. It just gives you -2 max stamina, but you can constantly cast it, and you'll constantly get the 3 stamina back, even though basically it applies to max stamina once. Guessing is this? Oh yeah, it doesn't cost reason; it costs doom. Whoops. Okay, let's actually do some investigating now. Yes, but first the side quests. The Petty Thief. Walking through the crowded space, someone bumps into you, and they steal our money. No. She was never too good with people. A pity. Let's investigate some more crime scene. Stop! This is a crime scene! You are halted by a sweaty police officer. Behind them, 2 other policemen are packing something in black bags. You know, he had the charisma. What happened here? Oh, it's a luck check. Whip. You managed to catch a glimpse of a corpse with a crushed head. Blood and gore is everywhere on the sand. Mine's too easy. You might be going crazy, but you see something is watching you from the sea. Well, it's not how I thought things were going to go. We're already at 40% doom on the first case. This can probably go terribly wrong. There's the visitor. Loud walking. Loud walking. They're walking outside, man. Loud knocking wakes you up in the middle of the night. Open up, shouts the deep voice behind the door. I know you're there. No, you're not. No. I'm like, hey, what's going on out there? What's the matter? It's a dex check, I think. I gotta do it. Yeah, dex failure. Yep, -2 reason. Before you can answer, the door's letterbox suddenly opens. The invader looks inside. You know, they see you. The screaming curses. A neighbor calls the police and the attacker escapes in the building. Huh. Ah, okay, because in the other ending, if you call the police, he knows you're in there and they leave the mark on the door, which still loses your reason. Anyways, dude's working at the school, right? We could break into his office. What do you mean we shouldn't? It must be empty because he just came back and his classes begin next week. Yeah. About that. The black sludge. We have no bottles, so just go through another floor. Better safe than sorry. You take the stairs up to another floor to avoid the sludge. The doom counter continues to rise. The neighbor's office at school was empty. You did find a few jars all filled with weird eel-like fish. Despite your protests, Connor decides to take one jar home. Have you ever seen an eel like this? It's so freaky. Don't you have a feeling it's watching us? How can she sip her soda so calmly, staring at this creepy creature? Tell me about it. And because we're here already, we'll just forget this mind drain. And we'll forget abolish. Well, I'll keep it for now, actually. It might come in handy later, but... The unfinished painting. While looking around the ransacked tomb of your half-recently deceased friend, you discover the half-finished painting of a woman, her skin a ghastly pale yellow color. You struggle to look at this disturbing painting, but it gives you insight on the matters to possess your friend, +5 XP. I've seen her burning some notes behind her apartment building. Let's go check it out. Is this eel even alive? I thought it was writhing around in there, so yeah, it's probably alive, right? You got a bad feeling. Despite your best efforts, you feel like the neighborhood's starting to change. Threat level goes up. And Connor was right. Someone tried to burn some papers. They must have been in a hurry because some of the papers look salvageable. You both return to your apartment to try to decipher the notes. Burnt notes. Eels of the something could lay their eggs inside humans. Eels of the thing would lay inside humans. Still inside humans. Something legend from the blank prefecture. Eels tells of small villages of robbers who would kill all visitors and dump their corpses in a lake full of eels. And the eels would lay their eggs inside humans. Yeah, it's not good. That's so weird. Your neighbor really seems to be into eels, it seems. You begin to wonder if spying on your neighbor was a good idea to begin with. Tell me about it. Let's investigate the apartments. Struggling artist. We don't need money. I am not starting that arc. I want to do that in its own one. Because if you do What's That's Picture, that will begin one of the new things added in this update, which is the Something Truly Evil. Which is more scary stuff and a bunch of other things. I'm not prepared for that right now, especially with our Doom counter being so high. So, you're on your own, man. It was all a dream, you're a genius. Got a bestseller to write. You roll your eyes and prepare to leave. There must be something more we can learn. I'll try to break into his apartment tomorrow morning. I wonder what he's hiding in there. You shrug non-committedly. Your neighbor Connor's gonna break into your neighbor's apartment. And you can say, you know, just jaw. I just want to throw the jaw away. Oh well. Back to the seaside. You see the waves, you know, washing on the shore, giving us. What? That didn't give us reason. It lied to me. Thinking about how stupid it is, Connor, to try to break into your neighbor's apartment, you go to sleep. You should stop her, man. You spend an entire day waiting for Connor. Where the hell is she? Is she home? She's not here. She's not with me. Well, I'm trying to look at the school. Is Connor in the school? Uh-oh. You are stalked by a girl you haven't seen in months. But how could you? She died in an accident. Monster encounters will appear. The portrait will appear in this top right corner here. This particular one is just a generic, creepy-looking girl. Nothing serious. Just eyes and I guess a creepy smile, I guess. So let us see this person we haven't seen in months. Yeah, open eyes and a derpy face, -1 all. And we don't have Connor, which makes me sad. So dodge is 100, brace for impact. Let's see, if I do the brace for impact, can I? This is still the version where I can just ignore the damage, yes? Yes, it is. So we're just gonna do this. Brace for impact and Kung Fu fighting. And this is gonna take a while. Just gotta listen to the music. Slowly but surely, our frail girl is punching the stalker girl. I mean, she has a knife, but you know, sometimes you just have to kick a person. Sometimes you just have to punch a person. And, you know, we're supposed to be frail. And we whiffed. This is the longest combat ever. The sad thing is if you whiff the kick, right? You know, but she can heal herself. Let's see. I have to get her down to at least 8 health to try to finish her off. I mean, you didn't think I'll literally just brace and kick all the way to 0, right? Let's try to finish her off. Then, so yeah. Prep for 6 damage to stab with the dagger. Let's actually change it around. Mines with the kick. And then finish off with the stab. So we kick him. And we stab him. And we win. Connor has been missing since yesterday. You decided to check out your neighbor's apartment yourself. Okay. So this one, your neighbor's apartment. You first go into the apartment, you're going to see it's just a scene where there's a bunch of like eels in jars, writing things in jars. And then you can choose to go to the bathroom. And if you do go to the bathroom, you suffer loss in reason. And you pretty much see the corpse of the, spoiler alert, you see the corpse of the neighbor there in the bathtub, but you see the CG and everything, lying in poor blood. And that one is somewhat gruesome. And then you go to the bedroom, you'll see Connor there, who has been infested with eels, sadly. Because if you remember reading from the notes, the eels lay eggs inside people. And we're going for the good ending. So if you're afraid of eye horror, as in, if we have to stab something in the eye, you may want to look away, and I'll warn when that's going to happen. So, let us go to the neighbor's apartment. The neighbor's kitchen. You cautiously enters your neighbor's kitchen. You are shocked to see the countless jars filled with eels flying around relentlessly. Where the heck is Connor? You can also just say, F this, I'm out. Which is a third ending. So, for the sake of showing it off, we'll show off the bathroom. I normally wouldn't go there, but gruesome corpse incoming, and then we're going to suffer a wheezing hit. So here we go. The neighbor's bathroom. A swollen body of your neighbor is rotting away inside putrid, murky water. Both of his eyes are missing, with countless little blood trails leading from them from all directions. -1 reason, -1 stamina. Let's check the bedroom. You finally find Connor. I found the neighbor, but when his eye busted, I slipped on the blood and I lost consciousness. I'm afraid there's something in my own eye. Okay, we must puncture our eye now, -3 reason. This is it. Cover your screen. We're gonna poke our eye. Here we go, manual eye poke. There we go, stuff's gonna be coming out. There it goes. Stuff's coming out. Little tiny eel things. And a little glitchy screen. Shocked, you see countless tiny eels crawling out of your friend's eye in all directions. Will she even survive the blood loss? The orphathology 1. You rush to the hospital with Canada, getting a lot of attention from horrified people. Your friend is taken immediately to the operating theater and you collapse on the chair in the waiting area. And we fall asleep. Wake up, dude. You've been sleeping for over 3 hours. You groggily open your eyes to see your friend Connor. She's wearing an eye patch. Not so pretty anymore, eh? I couldn't exactly tell the doctors the truth about what happened, but I'm pretty sure I won't be weak in my left eye anytime soon, but thank you for saving my life. If I can use another quotation mark thingy there. You still process the events of the previous night. Probably should be the previous night instead of a previous night. Corpse eating eels that lay their eggs in eyes. Sitting with your friend Connor before your apartment building. Sitting with your friend Connor before your apartment building. You watch the police officers emptying your neighbor's place. Maybe outside your apartment building? You sitting with your friend Connor outside the apartment building. Outside your apartment building, you watch the police officers emptying your neighbor's place. You get thorough investigation, knowledge key, there's still hope. And we keep Connor. Because Connor is amazing. I betch. -1 damage received during combat, ready for adventure. She's waiting for us. And she has her eye back in that portrait. What do we got? We're cut out from the outside world. Which, as far as I'm concerned, is just fluff. Let's find a key. Let's take a bath. And we want the reason back, so let's cut the reason. And we'll change the outfit. I'll try the classic outfit there. The innocent student. Mega Merc. Let's start a mystery. So we have Connor, who's going to help us a lot. Our doom count is insanely high. Fear Festival is good to do before a major encounter. Let's see here. I mean, we can try to beat the boss. That gives us XP. There's the coma case, which apparently the boss of this one's a pain to beat as well. And there's Household Hell. We'll do Household Hell. And we'll go try to get that can of acid with a special ending. So, the horrible history of Household Hell. There are many old mansions around this town. 000 Man is one of them. Supposedly haunted by the family of 4 who disappeared without a trace one summer. But is that the only tragic event that happened there? Who knows? Friends you talked with are not sure where the mansion is, so you gotta find it. Go to the library. Now first I'm going to put that into storage, and second, need to go to the seaside. We're gonna go to the hardware store. And give me that acid. And we gotta go to the seaside twice. So let's go. Nope, wait. Walking on the beach, you spot a weirdly colored rock. It seems to be covered in some kind of black algae. Getting closer, you realize it's not a rock. It's a rock. Well, it's a humanoid figure with a rock head thingy that's like pulsating. It's not that bad, honestly. So, Rockman, come on out. The drowned sponge. It needs another body now. Connor should more or less makes invincible. So with that in mind, that's 12 damage. That's another deal. You can dodge, prep, and normal attack. Well, kick, prep, strong. Prepare the kick, prep for the strong. Connor should eliminate that 1 reason damage, so we should not suffer any reason damage, in theory. So let us test our theory. We kick him. You lied to me. Connor. Connor. You're supposed to reduce damage received to me. Connor, why you do this? Or maybe it, okay, maybe it normally would do 2 damage to us, but because we have Connor, it's already calculated. So in that case, you know how we're doing this. You saw this coming. Brace for impact, kick. And the reason brace for impact works, brace for impact, it's technically reduced incoming damage by half. However, it also lowers it. It rounds down. Now, this brace for impact function will be fixed in the next update, I believe, so you won't be able to take no damage during combat. That's a bit powerful. But it's a safe way to get things done. And we'll continue taking it slow and steady. But it's somewhat funny, we can't, you know. We got this dagger. I bought the dagger, but we don't even use the dagger. We're just kicking the guy. And this should be it. Well, no, not quite. We'll play it safe. So we brace for impact. Pay a kick. You know, for a frail idol girl, she's doing a pretty good job of holding her own. So, that'll be 6, 90% hit. So there we go. You have gained a level. Let's sign a contract, get extra money for completing the mystery. We don't really need any more money. We have folklore studies and charisma. Natural giddy to guide others. Actually, I never seen leadership actually be used for anything. Honestly. Folklore study gives us knowledge, which is good for our dagger. Let's double down on knowledge. Actually, I just noticed we don't have scissors. Shoot. I got the ritual dagger. And I can just go. You know, let's get that 10 charisma. Screw it. 10 charisma, go! Resolve the combat. And investigate the seaside some more. Let us do that. The old fisherman. You decide to enter a small shady bar in the docks. Maybe some of the old fishermen can help you in the quest. However, persuading them to do so might be difficult. Now you can try talking to them. No, I'm not going to try talking. Because if you buy them around, you lose funds. You lose money. But you definitely gain something. If you try talking, it's a skill check. I'm going to try talking. I want to say it's a charisma check. It might be luck. Really? Really? Asking too many questions make everyone nervous and you're thrown out. You learned the cliff the mansion was built on, famous for its sensitive cave system. One house owner have decided to make use of the cave tunnel. It's a natural constant hall, he claims. Only you can order the special package. That number does nothing. So pretty much it's saying, yeah, the cave tunnel exists in that household. And here's the herald. The search of the missing team of scientists continues. The only clue so far is a code written on the cabin wall. 452. An article covers a group of scientists from Tokyo. They're exploring them, mapping the weird cave formations found in the cliffs. We'll keep this on our person for now, because that's important. We'll put the dog retreats away. We're not shopping right now. And let us continue with the main story. So let us go to the school library. Because apparently, you know, that's where we learn things. Not at the public library, but the school library. This door shouldn't be there. It shouldn't lead anywhere. More importantly, it shouldn't pull you in. I never went in. I never went to one of these doors. So, I think this might take you to an otherworld location. We're going in. Cover your eyes, people. Who knows what's coming? You enter the unknown. Where are we? Lost in time and space. You drift into nothingness until something pulls you toward the light. You are on the boreal expanse. The temperature abruptly drops and you shudder in the icy cold. You find yourself in the middle of a snowy wasteland. A sudden gust flings you to your knees. You inhale deeply, feeling your chest tighten and ache. You know, she's a frail idle girl. She shouldn't be out in this cold. Your fingers and ears are already numb and freezing. You have to move. We gotta go to the pyramid. There might be shelter there, right? I think it's a strength check and we are screwed. But pyramid, I gotta go for it. I have no choice. This pyramid. Yeah, strength failure. The frozen guard corpses start you silently as you cut yourself on the things of the ice. You have a mangled hand. Attacking in combat deals 1 damage to you. Ooh, ow, oh wow, oof. E. And frostbite. -2 strength. Let's get that fixed. I mean, the frostbite -2 strength, that sucks, but I'm not too concerned about that. That mangled hand, yeah, that gotta be fixed. You gotta go to the... Now remember, I'm going to the hospital. You don't want to investigate the hospital, you want to enter the hospital. And then you want to go to the doctor's office. And then... Why? Well, what? Using up to... Oh, it's over here. That's where you get the free pills. Yeah, in the doctor's office, you can, if you click over here, you can get a free painkiller, which gives you 2 stamina. And we're gonna go ahead and use it. So let's go here, what we're here for. Doc, can you fix this? We need help with our hands. I hate you, Doc. Receiving a combat stamina wound, place HDA with a new injury. Not how I wanted things to go. But then again, you know, she's frail, so I guess it makes some sense. Actually, speaking of which, yes, she is frail. Do I get double XP from the compass for investigating? Anyways, the building was supposed to be somewhere near the cliffs. You copy the news mansion's photo from the newspaper, prepare to leave. We're going downtown. Let's look at that XP bar. We do. Interesting. Oh wow, compass. I just went compass because I wanted compass. I didn't even think about the synergy there. Let's step out the flame. Strength success. Somehow. You find another letter hidden behind the wardrobe. It explains the reason your friend left was that shadow people were stalking him. You shudder when you realize you haven't seen the truck driver's face from the moving company. Plus 5 XP. Is it but plus 10 XP? No, plus 5 XP. That's a good point. Is it supposed to double that? Hello? Okay, whatever. Comparing different mansions with the sketch, you finally find the one. There's only one problem. You need rope to enter the mansion through the high window. I never understood why you need a rope to enter the mansion through a high window. Is there a low window that you could just go through, but... And there's Connor with us. Oh, come on. Dark forces scheme against you. You don't know who you can trust anymore. Paranoia. Every time you lose stamina, you also lose reason. Oh boy. You make it through the window. This is the abandoned mansion your friends have talked about, so let's explore it. Oh boy. Sculptures. You enter the art classroom. One room is cluttered with half-finished sculptures and bizarre masks. One sculpture marks you as realistic. You know what, let's check out the masks. Because I could fight the sculpture for XP. But I don't have anything from slot B right now. I could use a mask. Or if anything, at least sell it. So, let's check out the mask. One mask looks similar to you saw in a code book. And that does not help us at all. So, we're just gonna sell this. Oh shoot, no I want to, no I can't. Because there's a synergy you can do. If you have this mask and the ritual robe, if you do the Harvest Festival, you can get some neat stuff with it, but we're not going to do that this one. Our doom count is too high. And we have to... Damn it. Well, I was going to go to the hospital, but I guess we can explore the mansion now. So now we begin exploring the mansion, and leave it up to RNG. Let's gaze at the stars and increase our doom meter. Your friend has asked you to meet them at a certain secluded location. You find a telescope, you look through this telescope, we increase the doom. We see the eye of the beholder coming toward us. Gonna eat you. It's tasty. The tower window. Man. Let's get lost in the light, screw it. The blinding light's growing larger and larger. We can't feel the ground under your feet. And prepare for yourself what's coming. Lost in time and space. You end up in the bleeding desert. The stars looming over the dying civilization. Is this the fate of our planet? Well, enter destroyed temple of strength. That has to be... The bleeding desert, I think, is one of the best otherworldly locations because you can get the katana, which is one of the best weapons in the game. And that's a dex weapon. But of course, since everyone's always focused on getting katana, you know, what do the other two things do? And so... let's venture out in the desert. This is probably a mistake, but screw it. Perception failure. Wow. Oh, perception 6. What is it? Trek through the desert, exhausting, and finally collapse on the walks. Oh, come on. She messed her hands up again. Okay, this one's a jump scare. Crazy bloody woman's gonna appear right here. So, doesn't matter what option you choose, we're gonna wipe her through the cupboard. Scary woman in 3, 2, 1, boo. Luck check success. Inside the cupboard you find a sewing kit and decide to leave the room before any legends spring to life. You heard of a weird noise coming inside the study. We're gonna keep on exploring. Cold trail. No, I never left through the other door, so... what happens if we leave through the other door? What happens? I have no idea what happens here. So you stand in the old one-down mansion room that stinks like spoiled milk. You can't see the strange man you've been following. Let's leave through the other door. Let's see what happens. Dexterity check failure. Find yourself back in the corridor. You see the man vanishing, but you're too slow, so you get doomed. Well, we're gonna probably die to doom. This is the study room. This is where I'm supposed to go. Oh no. Oh no. I just realized I messed it up. You used the can of acid for the found footage, not this one. Whoops. I am not sacrificing Connor. So let's make our way down. Well, actually, I can't even do anything here because I don't have the flashlight. Because I normally always have the flashlight, but I don't now. So following the strange song, you discover a hidden passage that leads you to an underground chamber that gets to the sea. You can't find the source of the sounds, but the acoustics makes it beautiful. If you try to explore, it's too dark. Those boxes, what are they? Well, you know, the speakers, but there's nothing there, man. Unholy chants coming from the caves connected to the mansion must have driven them nuts, but nobody knows why there are fresh corpses and wet tracks around the altar. And actually, you can get a unique ending with this particular mystery. If you do it correctly, you do have a flashlight, you set it to the correct frequency, and you lose, you get a special ending. The doggo's gone? Why did the doggo leave? Doggo's people called for him. It's time for the doggo to go. It is time for the doggo to ascend. You know, mere mortals like us do not understand the doggo. So let's get some reason back. Of course, you can see the portrait change. So Got cold water. Let's put this back because we don't need that anymore. So we got doggo treats, got notes. Sewing kit, well, we can put that in. Not use it, no. Put that in storage. We'll just sew the can of acid. Well, actually that one boss is Eldritch, isn't it? We'll keep the can of acid. Guess they can just sell the doggo treats. Put that sewing kit back out. And we'll change clothes, chair. And we'll try this collection outfit. Start a mystery. So you have the Fear Festival, Coma, Mermaids. We'll do the Coma. Because I think the boss of this one is Eldritch. So I can use the acid against it. And we'll case 3 at 60. The curious case of a contagious coma. More and more people fall unconscious and cannot be awakened. People are trying to wake the patients up, but they fall into a coma themselves. The whole wing of the town's hospital has been dedicated for the comatose. Is there anything connecting all this? Things may surprise you. Before going any of that, we're going to go to the hospital. We're going to go to the doc's office. Doc. I can't sell the doggo treats. I sort of saw that coming, so let's sell the sewing kit. Because we need to get this fixed. So please fix us properly this time, Doc. Badly bruised. Minus 1 strength into the amp. Yeah, that's not that bad. It's much better than this. Okay, so that's the doc's office. You know, modern medicine can't help us with our paranoia and frostbite. Shoot, man. I can't access my storage here. I'm not getting rid of the candle. Candle's too good. Although I didn't run into that one thing where I can use the candle. And there's like 2 places where you can use it. I think that there's a mansion and a school. I remember off the top of my head. That's metagaming, but I may have to metagame a bit with my doom counter being so high. So with this in mind, let's go to the village. Let's do our village location. Do our side quest. As what? This is new. Feeling hungry, you enter the small local restaurant and order the day's catch-all. It's made with the day's catch. Just where did those fishermen go? Well, she's frail. You know, she probably don't trust it. We're not gonna eat this. Smell of the dish almost makes you sick and you run out. Minus 1 stamina. What you got? Occult signs gives XP for spells. Fame, here we go. Gonna be famous. It was fame and knowledge. Because knowledge will help us do better with the Witch or Dagger. What do you have? 10 charisma. Yeah, let's get our knowledge up more, I guess. Okay, so let's continue investigating the village. Because we need some XP in order to recruit people. You tried to lose the masked man as following the whole morning. You find yourself in a dead end. But looking for a way out, you hear a branch snapping behind you. I think this is just a cultist with a mask. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. But here we go. Yeah, just a dude with a mask. Actually, I probably should be. Given the fact that I actually use brace for impact. I probably should honestly fix that, you know. My strength level. You know, again, it makes sense in hindsight. You're like, oh yeah, what's the one combat action you use the most? Brace for impact. What do you use the most? Like, what condition you got right now? Minus strength. So what do you think would be a smart idea to, you know, fix what's going on there? Probably, but my brain's not working. You whiffed. You know, for a frail idol, you know, she knows how to take hits. I mean, again, this is one of the reasons why brace for impact is being sort of fixed, you can say. Because what happens is it will never let the damage go below 1. Because otherwise you can just constantly do this and slowly but surely whittle down your opponents. With like no consequences whatsoever. And all it takes is time. And again, we have a dagger. We have that ritual dagger. Not using it. You should have been using it. Mistakes were made. I'm sorry. I'm not paying attention. I'm like so big. I'm stuck into the sequence. An old man from the village hands you a package. This should help you understand this illness. We have the dust of seeing. Now, fun trivia about the dust of seeing. You know, you can use the dust of seeing for this quest, this mystery, which unlocks the good ending in the boss battle. Or, if you suffer a reason loss, you can use this item for something else. Which I did do in a different playthrough. Where I used this item against Scissor Lady. And it made that fight somewhat of a cakewalk. I used that fight against the Burn Scissor Lady. Which requires a bunch of special stuff. Anyways. Let's check the news reports. News reports at school. Through the library, you know. Computer room. We're smart. You find a curious text file saying occult instructions, you delete it. If anyone can access it, -2 doom. We did good today. So, Patient Zero's in downtown. Let's check it out. We're out of funds. Shoot. This is probably a mistake, but I need to try it. If I lose 3 stamina, I also lose 3 reason here by through this event. No, I guess not. Okay. We're gonna go back to the hospital. Doc, help us please. And we're stable. So, that's good. They just have a torn muscle. Oh yeah, because of the... Ay, 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 ay. I don't like any of this. Man. I can't really sew anything. I mean, I could give away the can of acid, but the whole reason I'm doing this case is so I can use up the can of acid. I refuse to give away the candle. Well, that's just something we're gonna have to deal with, I guess. You have to sneak in the hospital and borrow that information. The doom is so high. Meet with your friend. Please reduce doom. I know, we get XP. This starts at mission patients, mysterious surgeries, and train a helper, but they kill the mood. You lose reason, but you get XP. XP is nice. Let's get out of the hospital. Okay. You stumble upon a nurse trying to open the door to the intensive care unit. You're constantly mumbling something. When you turn around, her face makes you scream in horror. This is a doll nurse. She's going to have crazy eyes and sort of a open mouth that's, you know, unnatural open mouth type deal. So yeah. Here we go. The doll nurse. You know. I mean, you know, it wouldn't be that bad if you know, just close the mouth. But it is what it is. Brace for impact. And we stab. We brace for impact. And we stab. It screams in all he is. We brace for impact. And stab it some more. It's screaming blasphemy. Learn a new spell or gain experience. Cost 1% doom. You ruined my bio with him. Forgot what I was doing. 'Cause I'm just gonna keep bracing and attacking you. We brace. You repair ourselves. And we stab you with a dagger. To think I was considering to sell the dagger. That's okay. It's all gonna be okay. Connor's here. Connor is the sole reason we are alive right now. Connor is the sole reason we can even make it through these things. And we stab him. Gain XP. Branches to see what else seems empty. Shoot, man. What's in our storage? Nothing. Dog or two sells with buying stuff. But I can't really do anything until the end of this case because I got acid and dust of seeing. The spells we got Mind Drain, Abolish, Flesh Regrowth. So that's going to cost Doom. Now I'm really starting to attempt to do that one thing. There's a dirty western window. There's a shady man with shady symbols. If you call the police, I think you get money. And actually, I could use the money right now. But again, that increases the doom counter. So we're going to follow the weird man instead. Doors are locked. Nothing happens. Perception failure. We're going to die to doom. Man dabbled in magic in a journal. Going to the dream realms. There's a gruesome altar. Let's call the police. We have the charisma. At the nearest thing, we tell the officer about the discovery. The policeman's graceful. We get money. I don't like this at all. Okay, you know what we're gonna do? We'll put the candle in storage. Then we're gonna go to the occult shop. Please be here. It's not here. Hey guys, I guess we're gonna die to doom. It's nice knowing all of you. Give me that totem. Minus 10% doom, minus 3 max reason, I don't care. Yeah, I know we don't like how it looks, but you know, this is what we have to deal with right now. I'll put shoot. I'll put you in storage right now, Compass. We'll get back the candle. Let's go back to the quarantine wing. I'm half tempted to go to the school or something. We have to do the school mystery next. Come on. Okay, quarantine wing, here we go. We investigate the quarantine wing. And this is probably going to be a mistake. We sneak through the floor, avoiding the police, reach the wing. We use the dust of seeing to see a weird tentacle monster thingy-majiggy. It's not a tentacle, it's more like a worm, actually. So, dust of seeing for worm monster. You know, following the old man's advice, you throw dust of seeing in the air. It reveals the monsters. They're connected to the patients. One of them notices you, so it attacks you. The creature causing the contagious coma is plaguing it down. Took notice. You must defend or die. But that's okay. Yeah, you're Eldritch. I use the acid on the Eldritch Beam. I think it works. We are going to brace for impact, as we always do. And, stab. So brace, prepare, stab. And they try to devour us. So brace plus attack, and they can't do anything. It attempts to smile. I mean, if you wanted to, you know, like sort of easy way, you can unplug the life support. It'll give you a reason loss, which is technically the same reason loss for we're simply watching one of them die for like not doing the case proper. But that's okay. You know, we got a tough girl idol here. Slow and steady wins the race. The only reason we are alive right now is because of Connor. That is literally the only reason this one is working, because I'm pretty sure her -1 to damage happens before calculations. So Normally this guy would do +2. But with Kano around, she does +1. I mean, it does only 1. So... And because Brace right now, I'm taking full advantage of how Brace works in this. Let's not do that. Slow and steady wins the race. Like so. Prepare the strong attack. And that should finish it off. We get 20 XP. Resolve the combat. The creature's severed body falls on the floor and slowly starts melting. The remaining part slithers back to the now closed hole in the ceiling. You manage to catch a glimpse. The other side makes you fall onto your knees because, you know, the thing that you just cut off is just a finger. You sneak out of the hospital shaken. One thing though, it's the end of the illness. The hospital is now safe. And we get a bunch of XP and a bunch of other stuff. Old guard stairs. Hospital, of course, it's going to cost more now to get stuff done. We go home. I cry. Because our doom is really high. Folklore study. Actually, quick thinking is probably better at the school. But knowledge, no knowledge. I mean, I normally would put 2 points in the knowledge, but since we're using Brace for impact, I'm going to start putting points in the strength. And hopefully that makes it a little easier to use. I got fame, but I can't really be recruiting followers. Even if I wanted to. So let's get reason again. Change our clothes to the web outfit. I don't think that does much of anything. And what do we got? We have mermaids. We have to do a mermaids quest and hope that we get the thing. And I may have to try to just beat the boss. The macabre memoir of morbid mermaids. The janitor was obsessed with mermaids. He collected every scrap of the legend about them in the school basement. Now, his mind has snapped. He decided it's time to make one of his own, using bodies of the unfortunate students as materials. Let us investigate this mystery. Investigate stuff. Oh, seaside twice again. There's one thing at the school everyone's talking about. Another person in the area has gone missing. Okay, we'll talk. I'm going to go with the main story. I can do the seaside location later. So let's go downtown. Wish I had the monument unlocked. Oh no, why you? Suddenly an empty bottle breaks the wall behind you. You cover yourself in the glass and notice a mask ceiling holding a baseball bat. Welcome to our recruitable kid, who is a complete pain. I can do 10 damage to her. That's 12 damage. And we suffer 2 damage all, but that's provided all of them hit. If we brace, I can do 5. Shoot, I do not like these odds at all. I can't cast any spells because they increase Doom counter. I could 1, but that increases Doom counter. I can try to dodge, but again, it... One, two, three, 4. Let's take the 2 hits. 2, 3, 4. Let's go with the baseball bat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Please, 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 please. No, come on, don't. Okay. You're dead now. Prescription, I don't care. This is basically an important item that you can use to recruit a person. But I don't care about any of that right now. Let's go to the school. Please give us the special event, I beg of you. Not that special event, you moron. Time Warper. Do you listen to the rambling? Gain a new spell, gain experience. No thank you. We'll just do what we always been doing. Slow and steady descent into madness as we attempt to, how should I say this, do everything correct and try ever so hard to live, to do things properly. As we continue doing what we do. Beat the Time Warper. On the missing goals, we're part of the swimming team. Come on, please. I don't care about you substitute teacher. I want the other event. Get experience. I don't care. Extinction of Mankind. This scares us. Shoot, man, I don't like this at all. This will give us a stamina and reason hit. This detailed boots about a swimming club and mermaids. We're going to feed the fish heads. As you always see this here. They want us to go to downtown. Shoot, man. Still got to go to Seaside twice to do the side quest. This goes against every bit of my being. Because basically, I can only... I have 9 chances to do this, but of course... it's only borrowed time. If I can get it again in the school, that'll be better. At least I think those are the 2 locations. I don't want to, but I have no real choice. I have to. Because I see no way. Eyes in the dark, light the candle. -10 doom. That's the event I wanted. That's the event I was looking for. That's metagaming. I'm sorry, but I don't care. Okay, let's investigate the seaside. We have some time now. So let's do the side quest. Let's brace ourselves. But we don't have the strength, so we lose stamina. Let's go to the seaside again. Oh no, why this one? Walking on the beach, you discover a giant hot pit. You wonder what was burned here and why. Crackling sounds, everything gets hot. Sever ties. Wait. Can we brace? Damn it. No, we can't. No. No. You can't do any of this. This guy can set you on fire. We can leg it out, but that pretty much ruins the same point I went here in the first place. Ay, 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 ay. I think you got 4 white. What? Not gonna complain. I'll take it. But that was not supposed to happen. Get corpse dust. There's experience minus luck. Yeah. I'll just keep you in the inventory for now. Okay, let's go downtown. Whatever kidnapper be, they really love their mermaids. Science lab's the sewer system, so let's go downtown. The old friend. Shoot. I think I gotta try the chat. I'm scared. I don't want to choose the wrong option because the doom counter scares me, man. We have high charisma. Let's chat, please. Charisma success. Entering scarcity series. Bigfoot's findings. Old gods are coming. XP. Reason. I think I wanted the other option. Well. I have to deal with it alone. Okay. Again. The eyes peering. Doom count is getting too high. We still got another case after this. I gotta do it. I gotta try it again. And hope for that. At least I think it's in the school. I don't know. I know there's the one in the mansion. I'm not sure if this... Okay, talk to the receptionist. We have this waste of time. We get Doom up. Because I'm sitting here trying to find a southern event. Dead Man's Float. Turn on the lights, I think gives us a good thing. No, that just gives us reason. They don't help us at all. Podcast. This guy's going to come up to the screen and say, "What's up?" So here we go. He disappears. Come on. Slowly appear up. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. He's going to say... Anything. There he is. There he is. Okay, it's not... But besides that little thing that does nothing for us. Come on, a super event. Time Warper again. So again... Gotta slow and steady kill this guy. I think there's a mask. That you can get. This should be it. Kill. There we go. Resolve combat. Next we've casting spells won't do anything. Perception. Parthian gift won't give us anything because we have no allies. Well, we got Connor's carrying us right now. She stays by our side forever. So we have art knowledge, which gives us perception. I'm going to continue raising strength. You know, like you said, why don't I put points us down? No reason. We have the Fear Festival, which we could try to get some West in between all the craziness. I mean, I know it doesn't really work as well as it used to, but still. Okay, here we go. Well, shoot. We're fighting the boss next. I want that strength. Because if that increases place of impact speed. Still gotta keep investigating that school. At least I think it's here. If it's not here, I am completely and utterly screwed. This is gonna give a Wheezin hit. I'm sorry I didn't warn of this one. The corpse thing. It goes a Wheezin. Come on. There was a hole here. The writing is knowledge check. Can't shoot. Book gives you a book. You study the writing on the blackboard. Oh come on, reason stamina plus. That's not what I wanted. We're gonna die so badly. We're gonna die so sad. We're going to die. Yes, we're gonna die. I don't even know if I'm gonna even get it. I don't even know if I'm doing it right. Gotta do it. Losing my stamina. Sugi, that's the pity event. Doom continues to go up, and I'm hoping for an event that may not even be here. Stalker Girl shows up again. That's not who I wanted to see. I think it's a little faster. Ay, ay. I might be reaching at stalls here. I might just... Goes like, oh, why don't you just Alt-Tab and check it? Yeah, I could. I probably should. But... There's the AFK monster. I don't want the AFK monster to get me. Because if you leave the screen unattended for too long, you get a jump scare. The smog, observe the smog, you get experience. Come on, candle. Light the candle, yes. Oh, screw you. It's only 5. That was not worth it. This is gonna be game over. Game over the Doom. Because I literally... I can't bring the Ghost to West. Unless they like nerf it. Or so you can't really spam in each deal. Which in that case it sucks that it does. There's sewer plan with the school map. Go to the school basement. Anatomy class. Resolve event. No turning back now. Kid's screwed. He's too weak and died. Maybe you'll do. Look, we're Frail, okay? So he picks up his axe. And of course he has -2 to stamina. And we're weak on stamina. Let's see. That's 10 damage. That's 12 damage. I can't blaze through this guy. Now, I could technically just say screw this and just set them on fire. But I sort of don't want to do that. Bargains these. Sorry about that. Hopefully I'll be able to edit that in post. Okay, let's try this flesh regrowth. +3 stamina, -2 max. I hear there's a bug with this. Now we can cast as many times as we need be. I hope that's right. Even though it may not be worth it, but we'll do it once. Stand and seal the flesh. We'll try to play this quote unquote correctly. Okay, so we have some borrowed time. I can theoretically still brace for impact. And that just gets me what? I'll still be taking... I can do 20 damage potentially. $20 potential damage to him over the course of 4 turns. And lose 4 stamina. I can do 12 damage to him now and 12 damage to him later. And that's not going to be enough to kill him. Can I throw anything at him? Nope, no dust. Can't throw that at him. Can't throw anything at him. We can attempt to dodge. Or... Man, I don't want to take the cheap way out, but I may have to. It pains me. But... okay. Burn it down. Burn it all down. Let us run away in fear. Suddenly, the mutilated girl moans quietly and twitches. The fishtail causes the lamp to fall and break. Everything catches on fire. The firemen show up. The janitor's missing. But, you know, things should be okay. There's still hope. Contaminated water. Got a key. Change clothes back to her idle outfit. Can't really take a bath because there's nothing here. So there's the Fear Festival. Oh boy. So I gotta make it through the Fear Festival. There's a mask there, but I don't think that's the mask I need. So let's just do it. Filed Fable of a Fear Festival. Your aunt has sent you a letter inviting you to a curious Sunday festival. It's held every 27 years in a small village. You don't like the sound of it, but your parents agree we need a break from the stress. Inside the letter, there's a bus ticket. What's the worst thing that can happen? Well, you know, we spend too long vacationing, and, you know, the old god wakes up, eats earth. So let's explore the village. This one gives you extra fluff text. So we're just going to continue. And you could just skip time, advance the clock, but let's go to the inn. We'll click this. And, you know, let's deal with it right now. As you can see an eye, the painting, I think it's a reason loss, but we can take it. Reason terror, something moves on the painting, there's a hole in it. Are we being spied on? And like, we're gonna budge on it, like, what are you doing? What the heck? Yeah, I guess it's random then. Yeah, so if you investigate the staff-only area, sometimes I guess you get the... You fight encounter, or you get this one. Were interfered by the hole in the wall, you entered in from the back. I think you found it, but the blood's here. You try to pick up the thing. Strength success. You found the mask. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted at all. Resolve event. Learn about the festival. Let's rest in the... Get +2 stamina. And we're trying to relax a little bit. Attempt to relax a little bit again. Going to the end, something's gonna wake up. You follow every step here. Relax a little bit. Okay, now we gotta start investigating the forest. Or do we? This is Here I Am again. Because there's no way for... No, that's good. Let's relax some more. Why is it all quiet? There's blood. There's missing people. This one will probably increase the doom counter. Yep. So we have to explore. Trap dog, help the doggo. We failed luck, so we lose stamina. Come on. Campsite. Investigate the ground. We have perception, please. Get experience. Footprints and tracks suggest a fight. The owner of the tent must be dragged into the woods. Contract gives us money. That's not going to help us. Occult Sun's not going to give us anything. Quick thinking. Not going to help us much. At this point, I need reason. So, and I need a bunch of things. Okay, we're going to the forest again. Red splash behind you make you stop. You slowly turn around and see a young girl walking in your direction. In her eyeball, there's a swarm of disgusting worms. One of them falls to the floor with a wet splash. It's a pretty much a young girl with stuff coming out of her eye, I believe. So here we go. The Infested Girl. Now this could have been Connor. Connor looks at her like, thanks for saving me. Oh no, -2 stamina. Okay, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Gives us 12. If we brace. If we brace, we can do 5 damage this turn. And that still won't be enough. What if we attempt to dodge? If we dodge, that's 6 damage. That'll bring it down to what? 20, 16, 16, still not enough. Either I take the stamina hit or I try to play it safe. I'm going to take the trade. I want it dead in 2 turns. I'll take the stamina hit. I have to. 2, 3, 4. Ow. See. 1, 2, 3, 4. So again, this should kill her. We have 100% chance to hit. 1, 2, 3, 4. We beat the Infested Girl. Yeah, because we didn't explore the forest at all, so we're going to suffer a reason hit. Get a grip. Lost in thoughts, I would do this, but this is going to be a reason hit, I think. Abandoned factory, but we're too late. It's already sunrise. Sun slowly rising as you get closer to the building. Can't hope that the force got silent. We are too late. The Lord is free once more. We lose stamina, which hurts. But apparently there's still hope. We get some XP. The old god stirs. Go home one last time. There's my compass. Doggo treats. Go away. Compass, you're with me. You know I can't use any money for anything. We're beat up. We're paranoid. We're 90 doom. Yep. Here we go. It is time to go to the lighthouse. The ominous lighthouse has been closed down for longer than you can remember. Let's open her up. Going in. I want to west, but we can't west. Doom is too high. So we have our candle. It gives us luck. And we can use it to recover reason, which we may have to do. Got corpse dust, which is sort of useless for us right now. This mask thing, sort of useless, and we got a compass, which is also useless right now. Let's go up the stairs. Oh boy. Try to reason with the delinquent. We have high charisma, so this should work. It's too late anyway. We can continue going up. The Lego girl nods slowly or sadly as you pass her. Climbing up a winding staircase, you're stopped by a masked man in an expensive suit. The rules have changed, kiddo. Taking the jacket mask off. Nothing personal, really. Nothing personal, you say. Nothing personal, you say. I can do 10 damage to you. I can do 12 damage to you. Go, my mask. Go. Compass, guide me to victory. Does not help at all. 2, 3, 4. So yeah, we can kill him in 2 turns. We'll suffer a doom hit, but we're forced to suffer that hit. And it's just 1 doom. Yeah, but we gotta do it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, doom. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or alternatively, 1, 2. Goodbye, man. Keep going up. Electricity, which is knowledge. Huh. So I guess the threshold's 8 then. I always thought it was 10. But I think again when I did Horror before, he had an 8 charisma and he managed to convince the Liquid Girl. So, you are about to grab the rods when you notice the dials and buttons. You toy with them for a bit before adjusting both voltage and the current, so it's safe for you to grab them. With a buzz, the gate opens. Going up the stairs. It is scary. They went into our house. We did the eels first, and then we went to hell. Because I thought that was the other case, but it wasn't. It was not the freaky footage. Try a blood acid. This is a strength check. We're not going to have it, so we're going to suffer stamina. Hand infused makes your eyes itch in water. Not enough strength. It hurts us a bit. But the gate opens. We somehow pulled this off. The dark clouds swirl around the lighthouse. Did you arrive too late? Push button. Dispel evil. The fog lifts. You are relieved and collapse on the floor. A frail little idol. Carried hard by Connor. The next day everything feels like a bad dream. You manage to stop the ritual. And old God, but what's done is done. It'll stir in slumber until, they come back. Congratulations, you are safe for now. She's looking there, she's smiling, but she's seen stuff, man. They all have seen some stuff. And I still wonder why Haru, who's like 25, is hanging out with like a bunch of 18-year-olds, but okay. Oy. We survived somehow. 96 Doom. Level 6, medium difficulty, Frail. First playthrough as this character. Playthrough lasted an hour and 44 minutes. And that's mostly because... what was it? Excuse me. In combat we had to do things the long way. Oh man. And that was our episode of World of Horror. But before we go from this first session, let's go meet crazy map lady person and check out Chiefs. We got the monument, guys. We finally got the monument. Purified 2 cursed places in a single playthrough. Well, we cured 3. That's number 1. And then we got Idol Survivor, which apparently unlocks Samurai, but I think you already had that. And we beat the Frail backstory. So, World of Horror Extended C. Now what's left? You have to buy a bunch of cigarettes. You gotta go in the factory with the mask. And we gotta play the rioter and take a hostage. Gotta backstab a person. You gotta meet the jump scare guy. And sacrifice an alley with a ritual dagger. You gotta use the phone to call somebody. Paid in blood. Have your ally die during the combat encounter. I think this is when you send somebody out and they get owned. Do the reporter guy. And this is the med student I did off screen. I will play her again, don't worry. And we got the Chaos Survivor there. Blood deal, feed, and now the entity. I don't know what that is. Win on hard. I'm probably going to do Mimi's thing on hard since I completed hers already. Meet and defeat something evil. That's another thing on our list of things to do. But whew. Look at all this stuff. Though I do hear sometimes the event codex, for some reason will get rid of some things. Like, yeah, because you can see like trial blood knives. And what about some of the other things? Like, I've seen some of those events before, but it's not saving it. Same thing with like all the different enemies. Well, maybe the enemies are right. Who knows? But that'll be it for this episode of World of Horror. But for me, I'll be making another episode right after this. So for you, this might be different by a day. For me, I'm still here. Anyway, guys, this is SirMarcusCalibur signing off for this particular episode. Until next time, have a good one.